Darth Vader's back, back again. Darth Vader's back, tell a friend. That's right, Nigel Farage has returned to the political scene, and in his own words, he wants to destroy the Conservative Party, and it couldn't happen to a nicer group of people. I thought Nigel Farage was meant to be divisive and a polarising influence on politics. This is a kind of message gender-neutral metaphysical fairies, Hamas supporters, Jews and furious gammon-faced hooligans can all agree on. And by gammon-faced hooligans, I of course mean any white man whose job doesn't involve sending emails with their pronouns in the signature and using the word synergy. There's more chance of Osama bin Laden rising from the dead and leading a sing-along of YMCA at a float on a pride march than there is of the Tories winning a majority at the general election. Although if he did do that, the whole Queers for Palestine movement would make a lot more sense. Who wouldn't want to see Osama cavorting down the streets armed with nothing but the thirst for infidel blood and a rainbow thong? The Tories have done the impossible by alienating every single person in this country to the point where even right-wing posh people are now thinking of voting for reform just so they can see the Tory party go down the shitter. And I, for one, will be helping them push down the flush handle. There's no one who deserves to be living in the depths of a sewer more than Rishi Sunak. Actually, that's not fair. Boris Johnson deserves to be there far more than Rishi. Although it'll be difficult to find a toilet big enough for that particular bowel movement. Let me extend an olive branch though. There is no one, alive, dead or Joe Biden, who thinks that Brexit has been handled well. The entire process has been a disaster, and it made the Tories' handling of the pandemic look positively competent. Farage sends lefties so mental that they even forget about their pro-Palestine boycott to buy milkshakes from the great Satan himself, Ronald McDonald. Nigel has survived cancer and a helicopter crash, and you think you're going to stop him with a milkshake? When his helicopter crashed, he emerged from the wreckage like the Terminator, saying the words, "We must get Brexit done." But the reality why Farage is resonating with the public is because our political parties are useless. Rishi Sunak is having such a terrible election campaign, it's like he wants to lose on purpose. He reminds me of a 16-year-old boy who wants to dump his girlfriend but doesn't have the balls to do it himself. So he behaves like a complete twat until she does it. And I would make jokes about Keir Starmer, but in order to write jokes about him, I need to know who he is. And I don't think even Keir Starmer's wife knows who Keir Starmer is. Who is Keir Starmer? Can you name a Keir Starmer policy? The only thing that makes Starmer notable is the fact that he did this when asked what a woman is.
Look, I don't think we can conduct this debate with,
Sorry, have I offended you in some way?
No, it's just...
A woman can have a penis.
I don't think that discussing this issue in this way helps.
However, Keir has now corrected himself and said that Tony Blair is right, and a man has a penis and a woman has a vagina. Why did he need Tony Blair to explain to him that boys have willies and girls have foo-foos? Did Blair teach him to tie his shoelaces? How to get dressed? Did he potty train him? Is he also going to teach him how to start illegal wars? Is this like Star Wars and we're going to find out that Blair was Starmer's father all along in some weird twist? Although Starmer can't be Luke Skywalker because Luke fancied Princess Leia because she was a woman. And the whole bikini thing. Knowing Keir, he'd claim he wouldn't be able to tell the difference between Princess Leia and Jabba the Hutt. All he's got going for him is that he's not Rishi Sunak. But to be fair, Count Bimface is a better alternative to Rishi Sunak. Rishi is so unpopular that he wore a pair of Adidas Samba shoes during an interview and immediately trashed their reputation. I'm sure it would have been less toxic for Adidas if they sponsored Harvey Weinstein to wear their Predator football boots to his latest court appearance. And I would talk about the Greens or the Liberal Democrats, but I want to be able to finish this monologue without throwing this chair through a window. So of course people are flocking to vote for Farage. Why wouldn't they? There literally is no one else. And that's how you know we're screwed. At this point, I'm just impressed that he's able to answer the question, what is a woman, without having some kind of bizarre autistic meltdown. So go out and vote for whoever you want. Just please be aware that whoever it is will probably end up bitterly disappointing you, breaking every single election promise, doing nothing about immigration, and leaving this country in an even worse mess than it was before. Which really should be the slogan for the Tory party manifesto. because there's only one bigger disappointment than that bunch of useless gimps, and that's our football team.
Before you go, let me tell you about this new supplement that has got a lot of people excited. In our interview with the brilliant Tim Urban, he said,
we should be talking about longevity and longevity science.
Researchers like the biologist David Sinclair have recently made game-changing discoveries showing that it's possible to slow down aging or even reverse it with interventions that go beyond healthy habits. And this is why I'm using Verso. Verso is a company dedicated to translating scientific breakthroughs into products that hold the potential to increase longevity. As we age, we accumulate zombie cells, all damaged cells that linger beyond their useful life. These zombie cells infect other healthy cells, speeding up the aging process. That's where we see wrinkles, arthritis, hair loss, cognitive deterioration, and so on. What scientists have realized is that when we induce autophagy, the body's natural cleanup process, we can starve these zombie cells of energy and kill them. This is where Clean Being comes in with its thoughtfully formulated blend of clinically proven ingredients intended to activate autophagy for improved cellular health. After taking Clean Being for some time, clinical trials have proven better skin, less inflammation, healthier hair, hormonal regulation, better immunity, enhanced vision, and enhanced cognitive function, amongst many other incredible results. If you want to read more about all of the research, then check out the reference link in the description of this video. Plus, Verso publishes third-party testing on every batch of its products to guarantee that you're getting exactly what you're paying for. So, if you want to join me, you can get 15% off your first order by going to ver.so. That's ver.so, and use code TRIGGER to save 15% off your first order.